Adam, can I please get one big fat elephant, please? That's right. You guys get ready for this because a Wisconsin Republican proposal to legalize medical marijuana coming in January, you guys. That's right. Wisconsin Republicans plan to unveil a proposal soon to legalize medical marijuana in the state and could vote on it sometime in 2024, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos said. Republicans have been working behind closed doors for years on a medical marijuana bill. Along the way, they have rejected calls from Governor Tony Evers and other Democrats to legalize all uses of marijuana, including medical and adult use. And Vos, in an interview on Wednesday, said the proposal will be limited and modeled after the medical marijuana law that had been in place in neighboring Minnesota before it moved to full legalization. In a quote, If it is not going to be widespread, he said, we are not going to have dispensaries on every corner in every city. He said Assembly Republicans are on a broad board in concept. He said that Assembly Republicans are on board in concept, but no one has seen the actual proposal yet. He expected to unveil it in January, and Vos had said in April that he hoped to have the bill by the fall of 2023, but he said it took more time to find consensus. And in quotes, in concept, most people are there, but I don't want to guarantee anything until we have a wider discussion, he said. I feel pretty good that we are in place where I think it can get through our chamber. If passed by both Senate and Assembly, it would have to be signed by Evers before taking effect, and Senate Republicans have been less open to pot legalization than those in the Assembly. But in January, Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu said a bill to create a medical marijuana program could pass this legislative session as long as regulations are put forward to ensure it's for those in serious pain. Vos has long backed some form of medical marijuana program, but no bill has ever received a vote in either the GOP-controlled Assembly or Senate, and Wisconsin remains an outlier nationally, with 38 states legalizing medical cannabis and 24 adult-use marijuana states, and the push for legalization in Wisconsin has gained momentum as its neighbors have loosened its laws. Marquette University Law School polls have shown a large majority of support among Wisconsin residents for legalizing marijuana use for years, it says. Well, look at this. Rochelle, your neighbor, might just have a medical program coming up.
I'm gonna give Rochelle this whole one, but I just want to make this one quick comment. Mm-hmm. Legislation in Minnesota before the current administration was, you're going to legalize 5% drinkables accidentally, and then your own dumbass Republicans are going to say, "Oh, did we just legalize marijuana? I think we did." Like, you want to model your shit after that? And you're calling this?
Well, no, they're modeling it off of their medical program that was enacted prior to their legalization.
Okay, Rochelle, I'm gonna cede the floor to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Wisconsin is my home state, and they're right over the border from where I live now, so I always keep a close watch on what's going on there. The issue over there is the infighting between the Democrats and the Republicans, so it would not surprise me if this were to pass and Governor Evers were to veto it because it's not the version that he wants. Like, that's how petty both political parties are over there. They both seemingly want the same thing, but they're disagreeing on how to get there. Meanwhile, you can go to any smoke shop and buy THCA flower, HHC vapes, 500 milligram Delta 8 gummies in the gas station. It's wild over there.
Last 3 months ago.
Yeah, my weed just recently started identifying itself as THCA.
Yeah. It's comical. This would be funny if it wasn't reality, but you still got to find comedy in all this stuff, because it's just so fucking stupid that the people want something, it's actually being done, and the politicians are fighting over petty little shit like you're in the junior high school playground, and the trap is going to win. It's comical, but people are still getting in trouble for this. I mean, how sick do you have to be for someone to go, "Oh yeah, I guess you can smoke some weed now"?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
And that's the problem.
It's wild. The wide availability of the THCA flower is astonishing. I mean, stores across the border are selling pounds a week, likely to trappers, right? Who are like, oh, let me grab, a few ounces, sell it to my boys or whatever. It's like, it's wild, and no one seems to care.
I told you, that's why I said my weed has started to identify itself as THCA. It's amazing.
It's comical, isn't it?
Does THCA flower?
Yep.
Does THC flower come with COAs in these states?
100%. It comes with COAs.
Yeah, it's the pre-harvest.
Yeah. They used to call it pre-run back in the day.
Actual THC level is very small, and most of it's THCA, but it's the same weed you buy in a state legal dispensary. Oh, it's just it's semantics. And it's like the trap's always going to win because you guys are a day late and $1 short fighting about stupid bullshit. In the meantime, step around the corner, dude. Whatever you want, I got for you.
That's right.
Big facts.
That's right.
These behind closed doors, we came up with our own version of this. And that the other side is going to be against it, man. It's just a bunch of BS, man. BS posturing, and the people lose, the trap wins. And, more Republican BS, Jason.
Republicans are entering a bill. Republicans are entering a bill. They're actually doing something. Just saying.
The big win that you were teeing us up for, the cliffhanger that I was on the edge of my seat for.
Where's the Democratic bill? Guess where? Nowhere to be seen. Not even being talked about.
It's rolling papers.
Rest my case. Rest my case.
They had the bill already.
Rest my case. Rest my case.
Jesus. Final word on this, Dale?
Oh, if it wasn't real, it'd be real funny. It'd be a Saturday Night Live skit. But I've seen it happen too many times. People are still getting in trouble for trying to do it legally. In the meantime, whatever you want's available out there. It's like, the drugs won. The war on drugs.
Drugs won.
It won.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to
drugs.
It's like
the war on terrorism, man. You can't. Not gonna go there.
Oh boy.